It's Robina here for Kryztoff. I'm catching up with Justin Hamilton ahead of his show, Idiot Manchild, which is premiering at the Cascadeur at the Garden of Unearthly Delights. Welcome back home.
Thank you. Yeah, it's very exciting to come back. As we were chatting before, it's a lot of changes. Like Port Road is now a single lane.
Yes.
And that seems to be a popular choice amongst Adelaideans. And it's very down around the entertainment quadrant that it is now. It seems to be a light cycle of about 5 seconds.
Oh, if you're lucky,
Right.
If you're lucky, you'll get 5 seconds. I reckon. I'm with you on that. Is that a bit of a shock for you to come back to Adelaide and see that something had changed? Or?
It's a shock to come back and find traffic. Like I was actually joking about saying one of my favourite things about Adelaide is when I come home is people will say, it's terrible traffic today. I got home really late. So, what time did you get home? 6:15. What time do you normally get home? 8 past. That's one of my favourite things is that there's no traffic. And then subsequently got caught on Port Road for a long time. So, but you know what? There's always something a little bit different when I come home. Like, it's like it seems like lots of things stay the same, and then you'll be walking down Rundle Street and there'll be that shop's gone, or that vegetarian bar's become an internet cafe, or do you know what I mean? So there's always something kind of keeping you on your toes.
That's cool. And are you looking forward to the Fringe and premiering your show at the Fringe?
Without a doubt, yeah, it's really exciting actually. I didn't do a show here last year. I was doing interviews for the Fringe website and hosting the late show at the Rhino Room. I was organising a play for the Melbourne Comedy Festival, and we just weren't going to have it ready in time for here. So it's the first actual show in a couple of years. So that's exciting, and it's we worked out before. It's the 10th Adelaide Fringe that I've performed at, and I think it's my 19th show that I've performed in.
Oh, fantastic!
So it's all it all seems kind of. It makes me feel a bit old, really.
No,
That's what it does.
It's a great milestone. Are you intending to celebrate it in any way while you're here?
We're thinking of maybe doing something like maybe a Thursday night at the Rhino Room, maybe the last Thursday or the second to last Thursday. Might do a Q&A, and I'll tell some stories from past Fringes, of which I have a lot, and any comedians that know me who are watching this may want to talk to me beforehand if they don't want those stories coming to light. But I think it would be fun to do maybe do some material from every show that I've done, then tell some stories about some stuff, and then maybe even do a Q&A. I think that could be a fun way to sort of celebrate, maybe even get some guests on as well, people that I've performed with at those Fringes. So I know Will Anderson's going to be in town, Mickey D, Craig Egan, who runs the Rhino Room and comedy in Adelaide in general. So that could be a good fun thing to do. And then, as I said, there could be comedians sitting in the audience going, "Oh no, I don't think you're going to tell that story," and I have no problem with it. So you better watch out.
As far as Adelaide comedy goes, how do you feel about it now? You were one of the founders of it, and it's just moved from strength to strength.
It's really exciting. It's really exciting to come back and see people that you saw at their beginning, starting out, finding their way, and now really cementing themselves, knowing who they are on stage. People like Adam Kiley, Jason Chong's really stepped up. There's some really great comedians coming through. Then there's some others that have been established for a little while. Keyhow Jackson is great. Big Al's great. So Ben Darso has been working really hard. So you're seeing these people find their identity on stage, which is a process. It takes a lot of time. I think you start off thinking this is what I want to do, and then over time you realise, oh no, this is who I am and how I do it, and that only comes with experience. So it's really exciting playing with these guys, and what we'll try and do is at the Rhino Room is get them on stage with overseas acts, the big Australian acts, and keep that blend going, because you learn from the best.
Oh, definitely, definitely. And what about Rhino Room? Have you got any stories you'd like to share with our
Have I got any stories? I've got hundreds of stories. Where would I even start? Well, Mick Krieg, who owns the Rhino Room, is one of my favourite people of all time, and every Fringe seems to finish with him in his office looking for keys, on his knees, surrounded by chairs. I don't know why, that seems to have happened every fringe that we've done together where I'll walk in saying, have you found those keys? And his head will pop up looking like a bedraggled dicky knee, just saying, I've got no idea where that stuff is. So everything ranging from that to, late shows that have gotten out of control. Sometimes late show normally finishes, if you're going to come along, usually finishes around 1 o'clock, but sometimes you get a comedian on who's a little bit drunk who thinks, I'm going to bring out all the hits, and I'm not thinking of Will Anderson at all, and then it gets to 3 a.m. and everyone's had a good time, and it's really blown out, a lot of fun, and it's good to have that bit of anarchy, I think, at any given moment. The Rhino Room's perfect for that.
Definitely. Well, thanks Justin for joining us here at Kryztoff, and I look forward to seeing you.